There is no doubt that cats are mysterious creatures. Even though they are cute and charming in their own way, they are known to be unpredictable, with a long list of things they hate. As with anything, though, there are exceptions, and it is up to you as a sensible pet owner to get to know your feline friend well enough to recognize what they do like and cannot tolerate. Unfortunately, it is not possible to eliminate everything they hate. Some things are simply inevitable, and some are necessary for their well-being. We've put together a list of 12 things your cat hates to guide cat owners towards more feline-friendly behavior. This list will help you know what to expect and equip you with the tools to be the best feline parent for your fur child. Strong smells. As a general rule, cats are extra sensitive to many odors and fragrances, but there are a few scents they hate that just might surprise you. They can't stand citrus, and as much as you might love the smell of fresh herbs, cats hate rosemary and thyme. Banana, mustard, lavender, and eucalyptus are pungent to cats as well. Many essential oils are actually toxic and harmful to cats, so it makes sense that they instinctively want to run the other way when they get a whiff of your air freshener. Cats also aren't a fan of strong menthol smells. Change. Cats are easily stressed out by big life changes like a new home or the introduction of a baby. If you need to move to a new apartment or house altogether, your cat will likely feel very stressed out. When moving, the biggest concern for cats is their safety, because anxious cats are more likely to hide in inappropriate places or run away. Before you introduce your kitty to the new home, it's recommended to do a detailed safety check to ensure there aren't any loose screens. However, smaller, seemingly insignificant changes can also stress a cat out and should be handled with care. Even moving your cat's litter box should be done slowly if possible. Vets recommend scooting the box just a few inches toward its new location per day so that your cat can adapt to the change slowly. Loud noises. Thunderstorms, fireworks, vacuum cleaners, screaming kids, and construction noises can be confusing and scary for cats. You may have even noticed your cat giving you a dirty look whenever you drop something or sneeze. Cats hate sudden loud noises and are easily startled, and excessive noise can even be terrifying for them. As much as you might love blasting your favorite movie or Spotify playlist, it is probably worth considering how this might be making your feline friend feel. If you notice your cat hiding under the bed, it's probably best to keep the volume down. Other cats. Cats are competitive by nature, so your kitty will likely not be very amused if another feline shows up on the scene. This can sometimes result in aggressive behavior towards you and the other cat. If you already have a feline friend and you're introducing another cat into the family, try and keep them separate until they get used to the fact that there is another cat in the house. Tummy rubs. This one doesn't apply to all cats, but generally, petting a cat on the belly is not welcomed. Sure, your cat's soft tummy looks like it's begging to be rubbed, but it is best to avoid the urge or you might find yourself in trouble. Cats are instinctively protective of their belly because they know this is a vulnerable area. When cats fight, they kick each other in the stomach. So if you try to pet them in this area, they might see it as an act of aggression and respond by attacking your hand. Too much attention. If you're a cat parent, you'll know that cats are very independent creatures. They cannot stand over-aggressive petting or being picked up all the time, and many of them just like doing their own thing. It is best to respect your cat's boundaries and don't try and force them to spend time with you if they don't want to. Cats will let you know when they feel like receiving love and attention. Not enough attention. As cat parents, you may also know that cats are confusing. One minute they're avoiding humans altogether, and the next they're begging for your attention. While cats enjoy their own space and independence, they also enjoy love from their owners when it's on their own terms. Your cat will jump on your lap or brush up against your legs when they want to be petted, so make sure you respond to their cues for attention. Even though cats are independent creatures, it doesn't mean that they want to be ignored and left alone all the time. If you have to leave the house for an extended period, make sure you have someone pop round in your absence so that your cat doesn't start to feel too lonely. Having their tails held. A cat's tail can look like a very tempting toy to catch for small children, but don't let them grab it. Cats hate having their tails held or pulled and may turn to attack the child. Instead, show the kid how to let the cat sniff their hand, and if that goes well, pet them in their favorite spots. Ensure the children are watching for signs that the cat is unhappy, like dilated pupils, a rapid, fast-twitching tail, fur that stands up on its ends, ears that are flat against their head, and making hissing or growling sound. Baths. It goes without saying that domestic cats hate water. While the sight of your angry, wet cat might be amusing, just like in some hilarious cat memes, bathing your kitty is mostly avoidable. Cats self-groom and lick themselves clean, and regular brushing is enough to remove loose fur and shake out loose dirt. But every now and then, a bath might be needed if your cat has rolled in something smelly that they can't get off. If you plan on washing your cat, make sure you have the right equipment on hand. Bathing your cat is not likely to be a fun process for anybody, so you want to get it over as quickly as possible. Have everything ready and nearby. You will need cat shampoo, towels, a washcloth, and a pitcher if you don't have a handheld spray nozzle on your faucet. Wear long rubber gloves to shield yourself from any scratches. When you're done bathing them, get your cat as dry as quickly as you can with a towel, and only use a hairdryer on low heat if they're not afraid of it. Dirty litter boxes. It's generally commonly expected behavior to flush your toilet after every use, right? So when you consider that your cat's sense of smell is 14 times stronger than ours, it should come as no surprise that a stinky litter box will irritate your feline friend. Cats are also very clean creatures and may refuse to use the litter box if it's dirty. Thankfully, the solution is as simple as keeping it clean and using the type of litter they prefer. Medication. None of us like taking medication, especially pills. If you have a kitty, you're probably already aware that cats hate having to take medicine, and it can be a real struggle to give it to them. Whether they need to take a pill or liquid medicine, giving your feline friend what they need to get better and stay healthy is a lot easier said than done. Experts recommend wrapping your cat's medicine inside a piece of lunch meat or cheese or in a commercial pill pocket. This method might work if they're not a big chewer and really love the treat. Otherwise, you can grind the pill and mix it in with whatever food your cat likes the most. But the trick is that your cat has to eat it all or they won't get all the medicine. If your cat sees through these trickeries and refuses to take its medicine, you will have to place the pill into its mouth and somehow convince them to swallow it. If you want to avoid getting scratched to pieces, wrap your cat in a towel, give them the medicine, and hold their mouth gently but firmly closed, which will encourage them to swallow. Stale food. Most cats will turn their noses up at stale food that has been in their bowl all day while you're at work. Small, frequent meals throughout the day better match their natural feeding behavior. So if you can fill their dishes with a small amount of food throughout the day, rather than a free feeding bowl, it's recommended. If you aren't home to dispense multiple meals, get your kitty a food puzzle. This will allow your cat to get the food out at their own pace, giving them enrichment to focus on while alone, and helps prevent the food from sitting out too long. Knowing what your feline friend likes and dislikes is one of the keys to avoiding pet peeves and keeping your kitty happy and healthy. One of the important takeaway messages is that your cat is not like humans or dogs. They are cats. Unique and perfect.